Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 25th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system here across the country, the tropical Atlantic, also South America. And here's that system here now. It has a 90% chance of development in the tropical Atlantic over the next 7 days, and a 20% in the next 5 days. Here's another system going to be need to be monitored as well in Central America as well. Got a little bit of scattered activity in the Eastern Pacific, just southwest of the Baja region of California. Got another storm system here moving into Washington, Oregon, and northwestern California region. Got another storm system over portions of South Dakota to Wyoming to Utah to Colorado to Arizona to Texas, all the way into portions of Arkansas, also into portions of Tennessee, Kentucky, a little bit off the South Carolina coast. That will continue to push east. Another storm system out in the central and northern tropical Atlantic as well. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got some shower activity from New Brunswick to Maine to southeast Canada to New York State to Massachusetts, Connecticut. More shower activity over here in Washington State and Oregon State, and also the coastal waters. Mixed precipitation there as well in Washington State to Colorado. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from Washington to Oregon to Montana to Idaho to Wyoming, Nevada, also through the Dakotas to Colorado to Texas to Louisiana, all the way up to Minnesota and Iowa to Illinois to West Virginia, to North and South Carolina, coastal waters of the Atlantic, also a portion of the northern Gulf, all the way down to the Florida Keys in the Florida region, the Panhandle, and the Big Bend area of Florida. Here is some severe weather with Texas, stretching the portion of Arkansas and Louisiana. North heavy rain and flash flooding from Texas to Arkansas to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday, Memorial Day, and happy Memorial Day to everyone out there as well. An early Memorial Day, because I know tomorrow will be Memorial Day. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation in portions of Wyoming and Colorado with thunderstorms and showers from Montana to Idaho to Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico to Texas to Louisiana, the northern Gulf, down to the Florida Keys, Florida region, Atlantic coastal waters to the northeastern U.S., off the mid-Atlantic, including the Carolinas, Georgia, also Virginia, D.C., to Ohio, to Michigan, Lake Superior, also Wisconsin, Minnesota. Also got some severe weather down in portions of Texas, also up in the portion of West Virginia, Ohio, and also Kentucky region for some heavy rain and flash flooding. Also got some shower activity across portions of New York State to Pennsylvania, New Jersey, to Delaware, and coastal waters as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, should be coming up here in a minute. Alright, we got some special weather statements up here in Maine, also over here in portions of Wisconsin. We got severe thunderstorm warnings and watches in effect. Even got a few tornado warnings in Georgia. Even got more severe thunderstorm watches from Tennessee to Alabama to Mississippi to Arkansas to Oklahoma to Texas, also into New Mexico with thunderstorm warnings there as well. Even got a few tornado warnings, tornado watches in the yellow in portions of Texas, also in the portions of Oklahoma. Got some flood watches in effect there as well, stretching into Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, portions of Kansas and Missouri. Flash flood warnings in the kind of burgundy color, and also we have some flooded advisories and flood warnings also in portions of Missouri to Oklahoma regions as well. Special marine warnings in the coastal waters of off the South Carolina coast and coastal Georgia and Florida region, and also we have some coastal flood advisory along the coastal areas of South Carolina as well. Alright, we got a little bit of small craft advisories up here along the gale warnings up here along the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Then again from Southern California to Oregon State. Also a little bit around the Hawaiian Chain Island, the Alaska region. Special weather statements inland. Alright, let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Monday. As you can see, we got a little bit of general thunderstorms up in New York State. Also back over to Montana, to Elko, Nevada, to portions of Cheyenne, Wyoming, all the way down to Corpus Christi, Miami, Florida, to Tallahassee, to Jacksonville, Charleston, to Columbia, to Charlotte, Wilmington, all the way back over to Springfield, and McCook and Garden City and Wichita. Just general thunderstorm from Pablo, Colorado, to Fort Stockton, to San Antonio, all the way over to Savannah, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, back to Tulsa and Woodward and Norman, Oklahoma. Marginal risk from Abilene to Austin to Lupkin to Shreveport to Dallas, surrounding areas. 15% risk area. Tornado probability looks like this. 2% around Abilene to Dallas to Lupkins, also Waco and Austin areas. Damaging wind look like this. 5% from Amarillo to Savannah, Georgia. Then from Abilene to Austin to Shreveport, Dallas. 15% for damaging winds. Large hail look like this. 5% from Savannah, Georgia to Pablo, Colorado to Fort Stockton. 15% from Abilene to Waco to Dallas and Austin. The significant severe weather for large hail, golf ball size or larger, from Abilene just east of Fort Stockton as well. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. And it's going to look something like this. Okay, here we go. General thunderstorms up here from Maine to Vermont, New Hampshire, portion of northern New York State, from Montana, also a little bit in northern California, also down to Texas, to Columbia, South Carolina, to Charleston. Then we got from Fort Stockton to Savannah to Tallahassee. Marginal risk, slight risk just east of Fort Stockton area in Texas. Probability looks like this, 5 and 15% respectively. And let's take a look at the tropics. Here is a tropical weather outlook. And the National Hurricane Center, we're looking at the Eastern Pacific Storm. This is over the next 7 days. You can see this is for the south and southeastern coast of Mexico. Disorganized showers and thunderstorms continue along a broad trough of low pressure located several hundred miles south of the coast of the southern Mexico region. Conditions appear favorable for additional development of the system, and a tropical depression is expected to form in a few days while it moves generally west to northwestward at around 10 miles per hour. Formation chance is about 20% and 90% over the next 7 days. So that was at 5 p.m. advisory. Alright, this is for the Eastern Pacific. Let's take a look at the Atlantic. Right now it should remain all quiet in the tropical Atlantic at this time. So right now tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days. So right now the tropics remain quiet in the Gulf of America, the Caribbean Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy your Memorial Day tomorrow. I'll have another forecast update with you for tomorrow evening. So take care. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And make sure you subscribe if you have not already.